Well, thank you very much indeed. I shall go for a walk later, just because you've told me to.
You have been
I
told.
would anyway.
We'd love to get your pictures of what you've been getting up to in the great outdoors, those random acts of wildness, whether it's feeding the ducks, walking the dog or growing some wildflowers.
And here for some inspiration. Send us in your pictures as well this morning. We'd love to see them.
Yeah, you're watching Breakfast, still to come for you this morning.
About it, he will tell us a little bit later. Right now, let's get the news, the travel and the weather. Wherever you're watching Breakfast, we'll be here at 7.
See you in a moment.
Very much.
Victims of press intrusion have accused the government of breaking its promise over regulation. The group which this morning, that's Anne Rainsbury, and for more information on the junior doctor's dispute.
Unfortunately, cannot disguise what is going to happen over the next few days. It's not going to be...
You can't dress it up, but he's still smiling nonetheless.
Morning.
To consider.
It is indeed. We talk about it a lot here on Breakfast. And now the government says it's made the process simpler with a new system. How could it affect you, though? Joining us now is...
Plan, the sooner you can make sure you end up with a decent retirement pot.
Tom, you've done a great job. Thank you very much.
You made it very clear. Very good. Thank you. Right, let's catch up with Steph now. So far, she's been driving around on various cleaning equipment. The reason is she's at a big sort of exposition, isn't she? The cleaning industry. It's worth billions of pounds to the UK economy. I tentatively throw over to Steph because she's out of vision again. So where are you? What are you driving?
Isn't it? Because we know what's happened in the past.
I know, because easily that poor fella, he should have really been paying a bit more attention there, shouldn't he? Yeah.
Does he not know who's driving? We're back with Steph hopefully a little bit later.
Yeah, still to come this morning, feeding the birds or planting wildflowers. Apparently doing something else, whatever colour you like.
Do send in some more, we'd love to see them, and we'll be talking about it a little bit later as well.
Yeah, time now to get some news, travel and weather, wherever you're watching, whatever's happening with the weather. We'll see you a little bit later on.
When you see a line...
You know, apparently that was his first attempt as well. That was his first go. It wasn't no practice. That was just straight in, and it nestled into the other ones, didn't it?
Who needs greens cut to 1/8 of an inch when you've got a supermarket car park, some tarmac?
I know it's slightly comical, but when Ian Woosnam won, and it was 25 years ago that Ian Woosnam won, he famously practised putting on a snooker table. So maybe that sort of weird stuff works. You know what I mean?
Whatever works.
Yeah. Well, we'll find out tomorrow when it gets underway. Yeah, the Masters, of course, coming from Augusta. Can't wait yet.
Thank you very much, Kat.
It is at 7:37. You are watching BBC Breakfast.
Victims of the hacking scandal say they feel betrayed by the Prime Minister and accuse David Cameron of breaking his promises in an open letter published in The Guardian.
A key part of the Royal Charter Agreement on press regulation has been approved by Parliament but has not yet come into law after a government decision to postpone it. Here's our media correspondent, David Sillito. And as we were saying earlier, the Department of Culture, Media and Sport saying the matter is still under consideration.
It's 7:43. You're watching Breakfast from BBC News. The main stories for you this morning.